Well, I tried to stay off y'all timeline, um, but apparently only just Mo and myself knows about this crap. And I promise you, it's so intriguing to me, right? But when I heard this, I almost passed out. It's a lot going on, honey.
I've never told this story. It was like the spring of seventh grade. So I was 13 years old. I had a web hosting business. I was basically renting servers from some guy in like upstate New York. He was maybe 30 years old. I like DM'd him like some joke. So he turned my server off. And I have all these like customers paying me $20 a month, like yelling at me or whatever. I'm a kid, I'm freaking out. And he's like, oh, you can't like talk to me like that. Your server can't come back online. What can I do to get my server back online? He says, send me a picture of your butt.
Just of the butt. So
I did it.
Oh, wait, did you really do it?
Yep. What? And he's like, it's the only way it's coming back online. So I went in my bathroom and sent him a picture of my.
Oh my god.
Dude.
Yeah.
Like mirror pic?
Yeah. And I quickly like found someone new, but got the server back online.
You found someone new?
A new person to pay for a
yeah.
server.
Another server daddy.
New server daddy.
This is Billy McFarland, the creator of the infamous Fyre Festival. He defrauded investors of over $26 million and spent 4 years in federal prison. And today, we're talking about what the documentaries about him got wrong, how he survived prison gangs as a white-collar criminal, even spending 7 months in solitary confinement, and why people still want to work with him on Fyre Festival 2. I'll be honest, I was a little bit skeptical before talking to Billy, but this conversation is really, really cool. We get into themes of like, what does it mean to truly be free and how insecurity can drive all of us to really, really dark places. He shares a bunch of stories that he's never talked about before publicly, and I'm really excited for you guys to hear it and make a judgment on whether or not he's changed. So, without further ado, enjoy my conversation with Billy McFarland. Welcome to camp. Billy McFarland, what's up, brother?
Mark, great to be here.
Normally I started the episode kind of introducing you guys, but you brought just a handsome Guido.
Yeah.
So would you mind introducing me to John?
So I'm trying to hire a security guard, and John is way overqualified. Yeah, and I figure that's a good place to
Did
start.
you just feel up this guy's forums last night at the club? And you're like, you're coming with me. Like,
I
who is
tried.
this specimen of a man?
John, just like show us off your presence, please.
I mean, I got the chain, I got the muscles.
Oh, God.
I'm actually a venture capitalist, and I don't prefer Guido. I prefer like Dago or WAP or something
Okay,
like that.
gotcha. I apologize. I'm sorry that I crossed the line.
I haven't commented on your hair, so man.
Dude, honestly, I
Yeah,
feel
you
like
look good.
I'm pulling it off. It's a
Yeah,
little
great.
greasy right now, so
Yeah.
you should feel comfortable.
We just did a little TV spot, and his chain was, shot.
Now, listen. I suspected Billy to have, I don't know, to have a little, I don't know. I don't judge or whatever, I really don't care. But I want to know if he still had that girlfriend he had before he went off to prison. But I think I cut it off too soon because I only heard about 5 minutes of it. And he said he'd been out of jail for like 8 months. And he's only paid like a little under $40,000. He said, he has to pay like $26 million. But y'all, this whole thing, right? It fascinates me. Ever since the first time I heard about it, right? Because, all of us know people that be putting on shows, events, and stuff like that. Hell, I done had several, right? But nothing on no mass scale like that. I've never even been a part of nothing on a massive scale like that. It's cray-cray, right? But how these people took advantage of people the first go around, right? And Ja Rule, and baby, when I tell you I'm gonna punch him in his face, he acting like he got as much money as those people, knowing he the brokest nigga there. We don't even know if he put money in. You understand what I'm saying? But he was that shot where he's like, we're spending a lot of fucking money. You know how they do that in New York, talk like he Italian. I'm like, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, boy, you ain't got no money. Because this, the first festival, what happened about 6 or 8 years ago, you didn't have no damn money. You ain't had no money since R. Kelly came across it. If it wasn't for the something, moon, the stars, sun, or other things. Yeah, honey, that's the last time you had money. Okay? Stop lying. Just be lying. But, yeah, I think Mo, Justin, myself should buy that brand. You know what I might do? I might try to find out how much it costs. Mm-hmm. I might find out how much it costs, child. Because when I tell you I'm totally intrigued by this whole shit. And why couldn't they pull it off? You understand what I'm saying? Why couldn't they pull it off? Like, it's crazy. It is absolutely nuts. But anyway, I didn't want to share that because I I don't like men to joke like that. I don't even like to hear men tell another man to suck his penis. I be looking at you, listen. I know you're trying to be disrespectful and stuff like that. I hope that's what you're trying to be. But I know men that if you invite them to your butt, to your penis, oh, you getting the beats, honey. You getting beat down. And back in the day, I used to hear my mama and them used to say, don't bite nobody to your ass. You know what I'm saying? Not sure what that really meant back then, but all I know is I don't like to hear men say that. It seems like to me you could be disrespectful in another way. But asking a man to suck your penis, even if you're trying to cuss him out, I don't like all that. Say I'll get your girl to do it or whatever, but not to invite the man to suck it out. That's just weird to me. I mean, but I told you, I like men who are stronger than me. Okay? If I'm harder than your ass, then you already ain't my type. You okay for a friend or whatever, but you ain't my type. For me to be jumping up and down on you, no, I'm good. But I believe that he did this Fry Festival too, knowing that he couldn't pull it off. And if y'all listen to that girl who went and found those Instagram promos and all that stuff he was doing, trying to get people in the seats onto the island or however you want to say for Fry Festival 2, he sounded like a scammer. And I know damn well in his papers he can't be involved in no kind of bullshit, but maybe he got special permission. I don't know. But it seems as if it was going to be a scam. Okay? Like, come on, dude. And I like Billy because here's the thing, right? With people that pull off white collar crime, you find at least two types. One that meant to scam your ass from the beginning. And then you have the type that had good intentions, but they just didn't know how to run business. And they ended up scamming. They ended up, with a business, take now, pay later type situation, right? It's crazy. So you at least come up with two profiles when you're dealing with white collar crime, which to me is the easiest to solve once you get all the players in position. It's just time consuming. You got to sit there and watch, and that's annoying. But yes, honey. And I think that he didn't mean to scam nobody. I think that he over promised and underperformed. I think that's what he did. I may be wrong, but I know I give a lot of people, credit. I like to give people room to prove me either right or wrong about your ass, right? So I believe that he had good intentions. He wanted to be a part of something, and I think he's one of them Donald Trump types, right? Like, I believe that when Donald Trump was hanging around them black people back in the day, whatever, he was looking for an opportunity. He's an opportunist. He's an opportunist. I'm not sure, and this is just be absolutely honest. I'm not sure that he's really racist like that. Now, when I say that, I usually get red, right? I believe that he is a pleaser, he's an opportunist, and he's going to say whatever he can to be in with the largest, with the largest, we'll scratch that, the more popular group, right? I believe that's his problem. I may be wrong. He might be totally racist, or that racism might have developed over time. But I know he's an opportunist. All that, a Democrat one moment, a Republican the next, and shit like that. And he jumped in being a Republican when the party really started with the worst representation of Republicans, right? There was some nasty, vile people. Okay? So, but I think this dude, I would love, I'm going to pull his paperwork. I would love to see what he can and cannot do and what he got permission to do. Because this is ridiculous. If you listen to them commercials he put up to get people to that island, I mean, it sounds just like a scam. And I hate that for him. Like, dude, you're going to get in trouble again. But now I'm trying to tell you, listen, oh my goodness. Hard work. I'm never scared of hard work or whatever. But you just don't, when you're dealing with something where you don't know if it's going to pay off, you be like, oh, no. That's when it kind of becomes kind of exhausting, but at least it's something you like to do, right? That makes it better. But I told y'all, when May hit, I'm activating all my jobs back. It's still not going into any store because now that I'm on the day shift, it's kind of hard to be flexible at night like I had it, because hell, I can get off at 11 and work till like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning sometimes. Shit. And that's only, like a few days and shit. Yeah, I can handle that. I could be flexible with my hours now. I got to be logged in, child. So, I don't like all of that. And I mean, and here's the thing, right? your salary, right? So your hours, it really don't, it really don't matter because your salary, right? You're getting paid per hour. The difference with this particular school is it's not like they want to see a normal work week. It's not that. It's how your schedule is set up. You're going to reflect normal work week, right? So that's the only drawback I have, being damn logged in. I don't like that. But what I was gonna say. But yeah, y'all, I'm just excited with everything. And I guess people thought that certain things wasn't going to happen because of all kinds of stuff going on, especially on the West Coast. Whatever, those people, are the most excited, ones or whatever, to be involved with something. So, but anyway, I'm just happy. I don't know, I'm just rambling. I was real happy. A lot of work though, and like I'm telling you what I like to do. I like to make the money to help fund. I don't like no promise some stuff, don't make a budget. And see, that's how that dude do. What I do, I keep telling you about that, work my nerves every time I think about it. Took the money and child, with the damn books and shit. I don't want to talk about it. I get upset every time I do. My thing is, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to work through the summer, child. Ugh. But the reward. But anyway, what else was I gonna tell y'all something? That Tyree Nichols stuff, that bothers me. Because why would those cops do that guy like that? And y'all remember watching the beating, because I played it when it occurred. And how that dude was yelling out, so it was heartbreaking for his mama. That's sad. People don't have any compassion in the world anymore. I just can't go about my day and just go mistreat somebody, whatever. Like, how do you do it? And when you have the opportunity to do the right thing or do good by somebody, I don't get that. I'm going to talk about that shit on D-Day. I really am. Because I have to plan to be mean to your ass. Unless, we in the moment and you say something that I have to get you. Other than that, like to double cross somebody and to be mean to them and all that type of shit, whatever, that would take me planning. Especially to somebody that did nothing to me. That's crazy to me. Some of these people just pull it off, acting like it's the normal thing to do. Like, oh my gosh, child. That's what I be saying. Mm-mm-mm. The devils, honey. Get that. But we gonna get to it. But it was something else I wanted to say before I got my sleepy behind off him. Oh, it is so different now calling in as a provider, right? Cause it's because they changed like the behavioral services. Some of us are actually being considered as providers now. So that's a little different. There's no change in pay or anything like that, or what they're gonna give you. That's what the contract gonna pay out. But it's that we have to call in on the provider line and stuff, and use our actual tax ID number and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, I'm so damn sleepy. I'm undeveloped, divulging my damn business, honey. But I'm sleepy. But I think that this world lacks compassion, and we lose it every day, a little bit every day. It's hard though, and I know it's hard to be nice to jackasses, but you still should. You really should. I'm so damn sleepy and crazy. Oh, that little Zatarain's meal and stuff. It you get two of them in there, and the little dish is about an inch and a half thick. It's small, but it's about an inch and a half thick, and it's filled up in there. You get them from Sam's. You're gonna have to put a little something. It's not bad, but I like mine fully flavorful. And so you're gonna have to season to your taste. Oh, sweet free child. So anyway, I'm up over this one, child. Shit, I'm sleepy. Goddamn day shift.